Mackerel from Don Mackerel Gaming. I am doing a VR, a video response. I think that's what VR is short for, to Goldtooth Gaming, where he asked what was my favourite, well, not my, but he asked people what were their favourite things that they had bought, their favourite pickups since they started their YouTube channel. I'm going to do a weird one, probably one that's going to get me a lot of hate because it involves emulation. It is my Retro Boss. You'll see why. I'll just show you quickly what it does now. Right, so just an example, that is my PS5 with the massive PC next to it that I don't use. That's a Series X. And this right here is my Retro Boss with a small little hard drive on the top of it. So it is basically a micro PC. Again, that's it. Woo! Next to the Series X. And as you can see, this is what you get, really. You can see on there, there's over 35,000 games. Obviously, a few of them will be duplicates, as in they'll be on the Mega Drive, on the SNES, or even the PS1. There'll be versions on the Saturn and things like that. But yeah, I'll have a quick go through now and show you what is available. And that's quite good as well. The last game I played on the Sega Saturn, Mysteria, The Realms of Lore. But didn't play it, or haven't played it since, I'm in July. Christ, I need to play this more. Okay, so we're going to start off on the favourites thing. I've actually only favourited 6 games on it. I play the vast majority of games on the Xbox 360, but it's just anything retro. When I do feel like having a pop, I crack back on this. The only time they go into my favourites is if it's an RPG, because those I need to have the save states on. See Vagrant Story there in the background, even though I have got it on the PS1, I'd rather play it on this. But yeah, we're going to go through what's available on here. So you've got the 32X, you've got 3DO, 3DS, which surprisingly works quite well, Amiga CD32, Amstrad CPC, Apple II, Atari 2600, Atari 5200, Atari 7800, Atari 800, who's playing that? The links, oh my god, they're so bad. The Atari ST, surprisingly, still not a bad little system. A Thomas Wave, I think that's just like arcade stuff, never really had a crack on it. BBC Micro, again, never really had a crack on that. Or the ColecoVision. Commodore 64, yes. So you can plug a keyboard into this, by the way. Oh, I should also say that I'm using an Xbox controller here, as you can see, to control it. So yeah, the Daphne, that's your, I don't know what you call it, what you used to have in the arcades, where you'd press left at certain times, press right at certain times, press your action button. MS-DOS, a few good games on there. Dreamcast, surprisingly really good emulator. I thought it might struggle, but no, it's quite good. As you can see, I played Sega GT on it. Future Pinball, yeah, just pinball games, not really my cup of tea, as in, I've got pinball games, I don't really want to play high-def versions. Game & Watch, never tried it, I don't see why I'd want to. You got the Game Boy there, Game Boy Advance, so I'm just having a sup on my cup of tea. Game Boy Color, Game Gear, Nintendo GameCube. Oh yes, that's what I should say as well. So you've got really good quality GameCube, PS2 sort of emulation. It does a bit of PS3 up to like Wii U. Yeah, I wouldn't really trust it. Jaguar, gun games. So I didn't get. You can get the gun add-on for it. I decided not to do it because, again, I'm not really that interested. MAME, you've got Master System, one of my favourite consoles of all time there. And again, last thing I played, Ultima 4, Quest of the Avatar. What a game. In television, the Mega Drive, yeah, obviously classic. So again, arcade board, the M2. Model 3, another arcade. MSX again, I don't know what the difference is between that and that. Mugen, so it's weird. It's like, is it arcadey? I don't, it's like a mashup of weird stuff. Naomi is like I'm sure that's an arcadey thing as well. Neo Geo, I've not played a game on the Neo Geo, so I'm not sure whether to give it a go or whether to leave it as one of those fabled systems. Neo Geo Pocket Color, Nintendo 64. Gonna be honest, because I have played on this a bit and then reset it and started again and put new games on. I didn't really rate 64. The DS, yeah, works all right. Again, NES, that's going to work well. So Beats of Rage is, as it sounds, like a Streets of Rage thing, but it's got 87 games on it, and they're all well, I'll just show you a little bit now. So when we click on it, you've got like that, DC versus Marvel, Asterix, like, so it's all Streets of Rage style-y, like Golden Axe style-y, but with different people. So if we go to, for example, Battletoads there, I'm sure that, well, I thought there was an Alien one. I'm sure there was. Can't remember. But yeah, it's all that sort of business. Oh, like a Resident Evil one, which was quite cool. Where are we? G.I. Joe. Yeah. So anyway, it's all that sort of business. So if you're into your fighting games, well worth having. PC Engine. Again, I've been told that's a quality little system. Never played on it. PC Engine CD-ROM 2. So yeah, PS1. PS2, PS3. I mean, look at that for graphics. But I'm going to show you what's available on the PS3. That. And some of them don't work very well, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, Daytona USA, this will give you a quick example, because this wasn't exactly pushing the PS3 to its limits. You get that. Oh dear. But the PSP, really good, works really well. It's just like, that's just one game, it's just a trivia thing, so you click on it and it asks you questions and you get score points depending on how well you do. So the Famicom, Saturn, which again isn't perfect. It's quite good for what it is though, especially when you consider it's 300 quid for the whole entire unit. Scum, so anybody who'll play the old school point and click games will know what Scum is. Mega CD, yeah. God, there's Dracula in the background. What a bad game that is. Awful. SG-1000, I think that was the original Master System thing. Sufami Turbo, never heard of it. Don't know anything about it. Guessing it's a Japanese console. Yeah, Super Game Boy, quality. Super Nintendo. Supervision, I had one of those when I was a little kid. The Watari Supervision. Because we couldn't afford a Game Boy. Absolutely fantastic thing. Yeah, so I think that's another arcade machine emulator. Can't quite remember. Vectrex again, never played on one, couldn't tell you. Virtual Boy, I don't understand how that's meant to work. I don't know if you're meant to get like additional glasses to put on so you can play it in fake 3D. I don't know, but yeah, as you can see, only 19 games, so what's the point? Yeah, the Wii really works well. So I've got a Wii sensor bar that will hook up to the thing via USB, and you can just link any Wiimote you want and play every. As you see, it's got 54 games on it, but you can pretty much play anything decent like that. Dead Space Extraction. So using your Wiimote on that, what a great little game it is. Absolutely fantastic. The Wii U, again, not many titles here, but it does work. Obviously, you're not getting the ability to use the tablet as well as whatever's on screen. So you're not going to get like Zombie U or anything like that. It's just not going to work very well. But yeah, it works-ish, I suppose. Windows. Yeah, just games for Windows. The WonderSwan Color, no idea. Don't know what that is. The original Xbox, not many games for it. There's only 9 games. But it runs alright. The games that are on there, yeah, they're not too bad. As you can see, I've tried to play Halo on it. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, God, the ZX Spectrum and the ZX81. But yeah, the 128K plus 2A, basically, that one. They're saying nearly 5,000 games on it. What an absolute bargain. And we're back to the start. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a couple of systems. Like, let's just say the Spectrum. This is what you get just for the Spectrum. Keep your eye on that left-hand side. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. We're going super duper fast now. So if you wanted to go for a game like Chucky Egg, say, and I keep going until we get to the Chuz. Oh, Chiller. What a game. What a game to stop on. One of my first ever games on the Spectrum. But yeah, Chucky Egg. There we go. So absolutely everything. It even gives you like a window on the right-hand side show him what it looks like when it's running and everything. So really cool. But we'll go to let's just say a system like the, because I mainly use this for older consoles. So if we go to something like the Mega Drive, let's just find the Mega Drive there. So this is what you got for the Mega Drive. Again, just blooming tons and tons and tons of games. With this, we'll go for, let's just stop randomly. What we got? Oh no, let's not stop on that. Jeez. Let's go for Mortal Kombat 2. There we go. Oh, and as you can see there, you've got hacks as well. So when people have hacked the ROMs, they've been popped on here as well. Not as many as I did on my old emulation system, but still enough. But yeah. And then we'll go for something a bit newer. So if we look at, let's look at the PS2, because PS2 is quite decent. As you can see, 108 games. I can swap these in and out, but we've got a few rare ones on here. So, oh yeah, Twisted Metal Black. There's no way I'm going to be paying the amount of money that people want for that nowadays. As you can see on the right hand side, it runs perfect. It's absolutely fantastic. What else have we got up here that I don't really want to pay good money for? So yeah, all the Silent Hill games like Silent Hill Origins. I tried playing that. I really did not enjoy it. I thought it was a bit poop, if I'm honest with you. And again, The Room, didn't really enjoy that. 3 and 2, yeah, great games, but I own them, and I own 4 as well. But yeah, Shadow of the Colossus, again, what a fantastic game. And look at that. It still looks beautiful. Still looks absolutely beautiful. Rule of Rose on there. I don't think I'll ever play it. Oh dear. What else? Oh, Rez, what a game. Not as good as the Dreamcast version, and neither of them as good as the PSVR version, but fantastic. Persona 4, which I actually own now. Yeah, Ninja Assault. I don't have the PS2 light gun, or at least there's no way to hook it up to this anyway, so probably should get rid of that. But yeah, just loads and loads of games that I probably wouldn't pay. Look, there's one of my favourites, LMA Manager 2007. I told you I'm a geek for it. But yeah, just absolutely fantastic little system. And if we go for something like, let's have a look at this Saturn. Again, some Saturn only games. In fact, that's not a Saturn only game, but that was one of my favourite games on the Sega Saturn. But yeah, we saw it before, Daytona USA. This is when the song. Decathlete there. Again, one of my favourites as a kid. Oh God, Die Hard Arcade. Oh my word, what a great game. I get back to Streets of Rage again, but Streets of Rage in the Die Hard universe in 3D. Fantastic. You can pick up weapons and all sorts. It is easily one of my favourite games. Yep, Fighters Megamix, so all your Fighting Vipers and Virtua Fighter and everything all merged into one. Guardian Heroes, my word, what a game. Back to Streets of Rage sort of stuff again, but fantastic. You can jump in and out of the background and foreground. Quality game. I sold that for £1 on a car boot because I had to. I was made to. One of my favourite games as well, Kyo Flying Squadron. Oh, sorry, no, it's Flying Squadron 2. One of my favourites is just Kyo Flying Squadron. I think that was on the Mega CD though, wasn't it? I think it was. Manx TT, so again, if you're into your racing games, it's on the lines of Sega Rally sort of stuff, Daytona USA, but with bikes. Great little game. Mysteria Realms of Lore, easily one of my hidden gems on the Sega Saturn. Panzer Dragoon Zwei, Panzer Dragoon Saga, so again, multiple discs, you can swap discs while you're playing it. And the best version of Resident Evil, well, if you don't count the GameCube one. It's better than the PlayStation version anyway. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to try and get to the Wii U, because I did show you a couple of games, but we'll show you what you can get, like Super Mario Maker. Why get a Switch? Why get a Switch? Just fantastic. Super Mario 3D World as well. Look at the graphics on that. Look at it. It's faultless. And again, this is £300, and it's never going to let you down like a proper Wii U. It's not exactly just going to stop working one day. My word. But yeah, just as I say, about 35,000 games all in all. God. Fantastic. So yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. Talking of which, as I said, there's PC games on here. Where are we? If we can find it. This is the only thing that is... There's so much. Sometimes you find yourself just flicking, like, through all the things going, oh my God, what am I going to play now? And then you'll just flick through it for, like, 45 minutes and you won't play a single thing. Have I missed it? Because it should be Windows. There's just too much information for me. Where are we? I'm looking for Windows. And not the ones in my house. Proper Windows. There we go. Windows. So these are some of the games you're getting. Champ Manager games. Yes. Oh my God. Fantastic. I've not even played them since they came out. I didn't know they were on this. Jesus. I would love... No, I'm not going to... If I get back on them, I'm never going to get off them. But yeah, let's have a look what else we've got. That, never heard of it, but nice little Windows-only game for you. And again, with this, if you get the ROMs, you can put them on yourself. I've put a couple on. They've been a little bit dodgy. Yeah, been a little bit dodgy, but they work, you know. But I just think for £300, it's an outstanding deal. And that is why I don't really collect anything pre-PS1. Discs are about as old as I go. I don't really do cartridges. I do have, I almost lied then, I do have a lot of ZX Spectrum stuff, but it's all in suitcase up in the loft. I don't even know if it works, because tapes can be very, very precious. They can just sort of warp and stretch and not work. The actual systems themselves, I did have two ZX Spectrum 128K plus 2As, because that was the computer I grew up with. I don't think either of them work anymore, and not through any fault of my own. Just plugged them in, no power. Might be able to get them fixed. Why when there's every single ZX Spectrum game ever at the touch of a finger? I was going to say at the touch of a button, but it is at the touch of my finger on the button. On my little retro boss. And again, all I need to do is plug a keyboard in. It's perfect. I don't need to do anything else. So it saves me a lot of money, saves me a lot of time. It goes straight into modern TVs. No messing about, no switching around, no SCART leads, no AV leads, no nothing like that. Just literally HDMI to HDMI. Perfect. Brilliant quality, super fast, no load times, no waiting, save states. Even a few cheats on some of them if you know what you're looking at. But yeah, to me, easily the best purchase I have ever bought for 300 quid. And I know there's smart people out there. I know there are smart people that will say, why have you done that? Why have you paid £300 for a mini PC that's probably worth about like 130 quid? Everything on it you can just download for free, and you could make your own, basically make your own little retro emulation mini PC. Because I don't know what I'm doing, and I know that works. It's all set up for me. I genuinely don't have to do anything. I've got a £900 PC that could wipe the floor with it. I wouldn't know what I was doing though. So to me, for convenience, for handiness, and for the fact that if anything goes wrong, I can just return it and get my money back. Absolutely brilliant. So anyway, that is my favourite ever pickup. I know it's been a long one. I'm going to try and trim it down a little bit because there's going to be a lot of fluff and a lot of waffle. But yeah, it is my favourite thing I've ever bought. Please don't hate me. Emulation can work in conjunction with collecting, and I'm hoping that's shown it to you. This has been Donna Mackerel for Donna Mackerel Gaming. I'll see you all again soon. Cheers, everybody.